All right, we're out here at the Chisago Lake Speed Runs. A little different kind of a show today. Here comes Dennis trying to get into the opener. All right, so there's some wild sleds here today, and Tommy, Brad, and I are all going to take a pass down the track. Tommy, of course, brought that speed run sled that we built on the channel. I brought the Unicorn. I'm not expecting anything great from the Unicorn. I haven't been through that motor yet. It isn't real strong. And Brad brought his Ultra, which will probably smoke the Unicorn. So we'll see how that goes. You ready, Tommy?
Yep. Let's get this thing fired up.
All right, Tommy, you've done this more times than anybody I know. Give me some tips. I've never done it before. What am I going to do? I'm going to get up to the line.
When he tells you to go, roll it out easy, because otherwise you're going to dig a trench and make snow cones and look like a fool. So roll it out. On your first pass, it could be your best because we got the most ice right now. And by the time you get out, 80 to 100 feet, have her to the bars.
Gotcha.
Get your chicken wings down.
Tuck behind the windshield?
Yep, aerodynamics.
All right.
Give it some burps after you go by so you don't run her too lean.
Perfect. Thanks for the advice, Tommy.
All right.
All right, we're way down at the far end. You can see the starting lines way up there. And let's take a look at what people are going to run today. Moxie, a couple Thundercats, a couple more. How about this 800 XCR Gen 2, folks? There's a sweetheart. Real nice. Patriot Boost with studs. That'll be a couple boosts. It'll be fun to see those go down the track. Trailer's still loaded full of cats. That's a nice build. Sweet. All right, we got some vintage here. Cool Thunderjet. Another XCR, however, this is a non-exhaust valve. So probably a 98. Probably, you never know. MXZ, TX 440 with stingers. Pretty cool. Cider 440. 120. How about this? 600 XC. I'll be curious as to how fast this one goes. All right, we got some nice vintage on the trailer here. A couple TK Scorpions. I used to own one of these, and I really like these sleds for your basic leaf spring trail sled. They're nice and light. They handle great, and they actually ride real good with that Scorpion Pararail. Kind of like the paint job on this. Pretty nice. All right, nice looking wedge XCR there. Thundercat, XC, they got an XLT back there behind them. That looks fast, and that doesn't exactly look like a comfortable seat. I'm assuming they put a pad on it when they race. All right, here's our stuff. Well, Brad's and mine. I don't know, Tommy, where the hell did Tommy go? Oh, well, we'll find out. These are Nick Nelson's. Really nice stuff. Really nice. These are my buddy Brett's. That is the Super Duper. I'm just making sure I don't miss anything. All of Brett's Alouettes. Oh, they're already lining up. I'm not lining up until later when it gets warmer because I don't have any slide lube. It's pretty warm right now. A little later there'll be some water on the track, and it probably offset the jetting issue. So there's Tommy. Dennis, were you assigned to stand here?
No, I'm just standing here.
Oh, okay. All right, here's some of these sleds we've already walked by. That beautiful XCR. That is the first time Tommy's made a full pull on that thing without hauling a piston. Let's go talk to him. Pulling him back. So Tommy, I grabbed the clutch. This is why you don't see more videos about this. It's pretty damn tough to film. All right, so Tommy, I grabbed the clutch guard off. I know what I felt. There's one hole with no compression.
It was stuck, so it loosened up now. It went through the lights, nice RPM, a little down, it was fat.
First full pull.
First full pull, I gave it a couple of burps, just fine, and then it just shut off. And when I got down to the other end, I pulled the rope over and I felt there was something wrong, so.
All right.
The plugs don't look bad though. As of right now, we pulled the plugs out and there's not one that's fried.
There's no silver on them.
No.
Well, Tommy, kill switch is on. Put your thumb in each hole and let's figure this out. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
If Dennis is filming. Got compression there. That one's good. That one's weak. Something, but not much. That one seemed pretty decent.
That was pretty similar. But it did make almost a full pass. I rolled it out, I rolled it out 50, 100 feet and started getting in it pretty hard, and it was still pulling when I went through the lights, I burped it a couple times, so it was still pulling. So
And
that's the longest run it's made, but it still only went 110. So, but that's a start.
110's a start.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be back with more.
That's respectable.
Not bad. All right. What's your compression at?
180, 170, and 170. So now we'll dig a little deeper and see what if the ignition shut off or what. But it felt like one was stuck. We'll dig into it a little more.
I don't think one's stuck. I think I know which one's 180. The one I fixed for you.
The mag, is that one we fixed?
I think
can't
so.
Remember. I can't remember.
Oh, well, all right. Well, maybe it'll run again. I could use your help again. Please hype this video. Let me show you how one more time. All right, as you can see, I was watching Rocky's video here, and here's how you hype a video. So just go over, scroll, and hit hype. That's it. I just hyped Rocky's video. Save a hype for me, please. You only get 3 a week for free.
So here we are today with John Nutter. What are you running out here today, Nutter?
I'm running the 700 XCR used sled.
Used? As in?
I bought it used and I haven't been through it yet.
You haven't done anything to this sled.
All I did was the primary was junk and I fixed it. I put in a good primary and a fresh belt.
Okay.
I haven't even changed the spark plugs.
Now, is this the one you had some brake issues with too, or not?
No.
Okay, this one's good.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I did. Getting ready for the patron ride.
Yeah.
Changing out the brake switch turned into a nightmare, but the brakes are solid now.
Okay, so you have had this one out on the trail.
On the patron ride.
Yeah, he took this out on, this is for everybody that can see this. This is the sled he took out on the patron ride. So how many miles have you got on this sled now?
46.7.
Oh man, that's break-in miles.
Well, it was well broke in when I bought it. It ain't quite right. This is like a baseline run. All right, we got to pull up.
All right, we got to pull up.
She starts nice.
Starts real good, yeah. So we're out here at the the radar runs on
the Wild River Snowmobile Club
Wild River
radar
Snowmobile
runs.
Club. Yep. Out here on South Lindstrom.
Yep, Chisago, Minnesota.
Yep, this is what a great day. It's beautiful out here.
It is really nice.
What are you expecting to get out of this run?
I would be thrilled if this thing hit 90, and I
90?
doubt it will. This motor needs to be gone through. Hot Donna is so much more powerful than this thing. So, you know, it is what it is. We're setting a baseline. We'll find out, and then sometime next winter, well, we'll radar run it again.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we got to start somewhere, right?
I just want to know, what's a basic used XCR 700 and
Yep, straight out of the barn, basically.
generic used condition? What's it go? How fast does it go?
Yep.
I know we can make it go faster. This motor isn't. It's used. We'll freshen it up. It'll go faster.
It'll go faster.
Yeah.
All right, Nutter, best of luck today. Get out there and rip it, buddy.
All right, thanks, Lon.
All right, feet up.
Come on. Get it!
Oh!
Get it!
That'll it take.
Whole lot of white out of one of Eric's pipes. Not good. Full pull, and he got a burp out of it. She's fine. Apparently we got to do a health test after every pass.
180, 170, and this was 180 before. Ready? Yep. That's down to 167.5.
What is it?
165.
Pull it one more time. It'll be go 170.
Right, 5 more
Gotta give it 6 pulls.
Oh no, this one's way down. This is 130 something. So we started making some antifreeze. That gasket again.
Butt crack. Well, it's the next day after the radar runs. Brad just came over to drop off the Unicorn. Thanks, Brad. Thanks for hauling. Tommy had a relatively good day. I guess we'll give you a recap. It was really hard to do interviews or really film much there because it was loud. Constant. Just stinger pipes going by. You couldn't get a full sentence out most of the time. And we were right by the line for the runs, which was constantly moving. So anyways, sorry about that. Sorry, there were some people I really wanted to interview about their sleds, but there was never a moment of silence. So anyways, recap. Tommy had a fairly good day. He made 2 full pulls with no problems. And he got 110 point something, 0.78, I think.
7, 8, or 6, yeah.
Something like that.
110.
110 and change out of his Centurion with the PSI motor that we built on the channel. Brad had a pretty good time on this.
Decent.
What was your fastest?
91.94. Call it 92.
Yeah, not bad considering we didn't jet for the day and we didn't clutch for the day.
Yeah, 7,000 RPM, 7,200 max.
Yeah, we needed to pull out like 6 grams of weight per weight, probably for the temperatures. It was like 50 degrees and we probably should have dropped about 4 sizes of the main jets.
But to do that for one day,
it's not bad. Maybe next year we'll do it.
yeah.
The Unicorn here is what I really want to talk about. So the Unicorn, as you know, if you've been watching, I have done the minimal work. I kind of wanted to do this to show you guys. If you buy a generic used muscle sled and you just do what you have to do to get it going, this is kind of what you should expect, in my opinion, unless you get a really good one. All I did on this sled up to this point was I replaced the primary clutch because the one that was on it was junk, and put in the proper weights and springs when I did that. And I had to do some brake work, which you know, doesn't really affect the performance, but need to have good brakes.
Gotta have brakes.
You know, I've never felt it was right. It's not even close to Hot Donna. Hot Donna is just snappy, powerful. I can't find enough traction on the proper snow conditions to keep that 1.25" ripsaw hooked up on Hot Donna. This thing, she's got some torque off the line, but it ran a whole 75 miles an hour. So this gives you an idea of how much you're leaving on the table if you don't go through your used sled. What is it exactly that's making it so slow? Probably a lot of things. I probably need to go through the engine. Need to check out the exhaust valves, the carbs, need to go through the chassis, make sure all the bearings are good. Just make it right like we did with Hot Donna. And I'm thinking pretty easily there's probably 20 miles an hour on the table if I jet for the day and clutch for the day. I think there's 20 miles an hour sitting on the table.
Should beat mine.
It should,
By
in theory.
far, with the exhaust valves.
Yep. So I'm going to go through this motor and figure it out over the summer. In fact, I'm going to go through the whole thing, the whole chassis, rip it out. The only thing I'm not going to do is rebuild the shocks because it rides great and the shocks were freshly rebuilt. But other than that, I'll go drop the skid, I'll go through the whole thing, and it'll be great. All right, so I want to say huge thanks to the patrons. They're our biggest supporters of the channel. I run my membership off-site on a web page and an app called Patreon, and the patrons get members-only videos. They get to watch all the videos early and ad-free on Patreon. You know, that kind of thing. And I owe them some videos. I have some patron videos that I haven't been able to edit because I've been super busy. I mean, I am behind on everything. You know, we just spent 2 weeks on the Groundhog's Day RXL, which you'll see soon. So that consumed a lot of my life, and it just never stops. We're always working on sleds. So anyways, patrons, I appreciate you. And I will try to get out some patron videos that I have ready to get edited up for you.
Plenty in stock.
Yeah, yeah. So everybody else, you know, consider joining the Patreon if you want to support the channel. If you don't want to do that and you like doing stuff through YouTube, super thanks is another great thing to do. We really appreciate everybody that's given us a super thanks. Of course, you can see their names up on the screen. Some people send us PayPal donations. Some people send stuff to the P.O. box. That information's down below. Yeah, what else? I don't know what else. Winter seems like it's almost done. We're sitting out here.
You're in a t-shirt. I want to take my hoodie off.
It's darn near 50 degrees again today. It was almost 50 yesterday.
51 on the lake.
It hit 51 on the lake.
On the lake.
Holy cow. So we're running out of winter, but I'm not running out of projects. Holy cow, are we backlogged on projects? So
It'll be a long summer.
it's going to be a lot. It'll be a lot of projects over the summer. So anyways, huge thanks to everybody that's been helping out the channel. Huge thanks to Kevin at Junkyard Digs for mentioning Nutter Speed Shop on his Midwest ride-in, and to Rocky for doing the same thing at Old School Articats. Really appreciate you guys. And don't forget to check out Pete at Rednecks and Dirty Hands, since I'm mentioning, you know, mentioning people that have been just good guys, awesome to meet, that I've just met, you know, relatively recently.
All very nice.
Yeah. So anyways, thanks for watching. Really appreciate you watching this long. And I think I'll probably have some more clips of sleds making speedrun passes, so stick around.